Góðan daginn, welcome to the Project Pile. My name is Gunnhildur, I'm an Iceland, I live in Iceland, and this is my podcast, vlog, chat about thing episode. We're talking mainly about yarn, about knitting, crocheting, anything fiber related. Called it Project Pile because I have projects and they're on piles and I just keep adding to them. That's what piles are for. I also talk quite a bit about the weather because it keeps doing things. And because I, of course, live in Iceland, I also prefer to talk a little bit about the volcanic activity that my country is very much known for and is very much active. Currently, nothing much. I think I heard something about one river, Glacier River running, but it's not really made like bonkers headlines, so I don't even know where that is. So I'm doing good on that front. But yeah. This is the first the episode of Protopal for the year 2025. So here we are. I think we're just gonna do the same thing as we've always done. I'm gonna sit here, chat about anything that drops into my head. Speaking of, I'm so happy. Listen. So our neighbors downstairs, they were here at home during Christmas time. Not here during the New Year. A little bit sad over that, but that's what free humans do. We all do our own thing, and that counts for our neighbors. Thankfully, we heard the children run around and being children yesterday morning, and both myself and mother, we were like, yes, they're making noise. It's so weird, but the older I get, the more just happy I am to hear like children running around being noisy. And I do appreciate that, acknowledge that not everyone is fortunate enough to just be able to hear the noise and not be annoyed by it. I am very aware that a lot of people get annoyed because of the I'm guessing the frequency of children's raised voices stabs their ears, so thankfully I'm not one of those. But yeah, I'm very happy that my neighbors are back home. Things are getting back into routine. We still have our Christmas decorations up because we are well, first off, lazy, to be honest, and reluctant. So we in my family, we follow Gamle Jól, the traditions of Gamle Jól, and Gamle Jól literally just means old Christmas, because Christmas wasn't always on December 24th. Back in the day, it was on January the 6th. I believe, I think it's the Russian Orthodox celebrate on January the 6th. But yeah, nowadays it is 13, which means the 13th, because we don't have the phobia for the number 13. I think in English it's called 12th night, so that's tomorrow. And that's when we burn away Christmas. And after that, we're gonna take our Christmas decorations down, because then formally Christmas is over. Then it's done. Until then, still have a little time. So, actually, speaking of, I am still working away. I meant to sit down with it. Okay, still working away on the same shawl. But look how pretty it is. Oh. So this is made with the Hobbii yarn that I got. Goodness, I think in 2023. I think that is the Christmas Universe. That's 98% acrylic and 2% polyester. I got 4 skeins of this one. That's number 24, so literally Christmas Day or Advent Day. So what I'm thinking, because I have or had 4 of these cakes. 2 so far have gone into this one, and I'm thinking I'm actually gonna do 2 with this one and then make another shell with these 2. So that's shell number 2. I also have these colors, and this one is 23rd, so that's like very fitting, because that's in our tradition, that's Thorláksmessa, or the Mass of Saint Thorlákur, who is the only Icelandic saint. That'll be a shawl number 3. And I do have another set. I was gonna make a Christmas hat, like a tailed one, but I don't like first off, I've put it to a side for like months and months and months. I think it's been over a year since I picked them up last, and yes, nothing fell. And I don't like it. I don't dislike it, I just don't like it. Like, I think I'd much rather like unravel this and make yet another shawl. This is number 22. And so that means I will have 4 shawls with fits, because I have 3 sisters. So now I'm thinking I'll make these 4 shawls and then give my sisters each one next Christmas. And I think that's gonna be nice, because first off, then I'll be actually making something for them. I'll be using up yarn that I absolutely love. Like, I like you working with this yarn. It's been really nice. And yeah, and also have fun, because this pattern, like, I keep putting it down. I'm easily picking it up again. This is like brainless pattern, and that is the kind of pattern that I love. So I think that's how yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna frog this project and make something else. Like the pattern itself for that Yule hat, I think I picked it up from Drops Garden Studio. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I cannot remember. So instead of giving myself the headache of trying to figure this one out yet again, I'm just gonna frog it and make it into another pattern. Speaking of hobby, I solved the storage issue. I literally just using the bags. Like, that's the easiest way. Number one, and the crochet. So all the crochet yarn is here. Well, the knitter's yarn is in here. So as of yet, I still haven't like started off any of the other projects. I'm still working on the fingerless mittens. Because I read the pattern and I read it wrong. So instead of knitting back and forth like you're supposed to according to a pattern, I decided to knit it in the round. So, but I'm really loving the yarns. Like, these are the France Extra Fine Merino, gorgeous, delight to work with, and Diablo Wild Print. Gorgeous, delight to work with. These two together, just pretty. And this is how it's turning out. This is the first one because, it's my project, knit night project. And thankfully, the last knit night, a person who hasn't been there for some weeks showed up. And I say thankfully, because she is really, really helpful. Like, she can explain things to me in a manner that I managed to pick up. So she's been helping me figure out the thumb hole and teaching me how to make the thumb hole. So I just need to remember to count every single round and write that down and just write down what I did so I can repeat it for the next one. But I'm just gonna... Now, I quite like having a smartwatch on, but it really does stop things a little bit. Luxury problem. See? And right now I'm gonna be starting on the ripping, and then I'm done with the first one. And it's gonna be really, really nice. So even when I manage to do things incorrectly, I prefer the term making discoveries. I think I'm gonna end up with something that I'm going to really, really like. So yeah. So this first project that I'm making off of the from the Advent calendar, it's turning out nice. So hopefully, like, I also really need to work up the projects from the last couple of years because I still haven't done them and I'm feeling really guilty about it. There's a wonderful shawl from I think last year that I haven't finished, and it has such nice patterns and the yarn is gorgeous. It's a kerchief. It's really simple and nice. Haven't finished it. I remember, I think it was the first year that I got the knitter's calendar. There's like I think it's like halskjól, like a neck warmer or neck cover type of thing. When the phone does that, it's so weird. I think it's Snapchat. Anyway, yeah, I think it's like a really pretty neck warmer also. And I really need to get working on that because the amount of times that I could have been using that for the past years is insane to me. It is absolutely insane. And just a lot of pretty projects that are simple, easy, or simple enough, easy enough, and I just haven't done them. And I know I'm not supposed to feel guilty about not doing things. So I'm not feeling guilty, I'm just feeling a little miffed that I haven't. So, yes. Oh, and I was going to show the book that my mother got me for Christmas. It's by Hanne Andreasen Hjelmås og Torunn Steinsland. Pretty certain it's Norwegian in origin. It's called Julingar, an Icelandic translation. It's all about babies. Baby clothing, baby accessories. It's adorable. There aren't any like babies in my immediate family, but first off, it's just, I don't know. Let's see what's the name. It's Klomperlompe. So, but yeah, children's clothing, I mean, first off, is everywhere. Like, all over the internet, all over, like, there's books. Getting information on making children anything is pretty, I feel like some of the easiest things to get. Also, just look at the pictures of the little babies. Like, if you need a dopamine uptake, just look at pictures of babies. Babies, kittens, and puppies. And baby bunnies. It's just the best way. And also, I really need to expand my knitting adventures because there's a lot of things that I haven't done that I feel like I'm about ready to tackle. And most people I've spoken to have recommended doing baby things first because they're smaller projects, quicker to make, and well, basically the fastest way to learn techniques and patterns. So yeah, and also like you can donate the things that you make. You can donate them. So that I just give them, and yeah. So I would do well to do some of those things. So I got this book and I'm really happy about it because it's a really pretty good book. It's popular and it's one of those challenges that I want to put on myself, is to make something children related for the exercise basically. And yeah, so for the new year I have honestly 2 challenges. It's that baby thing and the calendar thing, because I really feel like I need to work on those things. Because project pile, I have a large pile of projects that it's not a joke. I keep adding to it, and I'm really bad at finishing things. I'm really good at starting them, but finishing, that's a bit of a challenge. So pretty certain I said this last year as well, but one of my challenges for this year is actually to finish some of the things that I've started. Can't remember how good I was last year, but that was last year. That was last week. I prefer not to dwell too much on those things that if I don't finish it, then I don't finish it. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, it's a new year. A lot of new things to make, things to finish, things to catch up with, and I feel good. It's been snowing quite a bit. I think it started like last night, and excuse me, it just continues snowing right now, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling really good. Tomorrow is the last day of Christmas. Things are getting back on track. Feel like I've gotten quite good rest. I mean, there wasn't really much of a choice for me. This was the first Christmas in my life. I'm 40 years old. For the first time in my life, I was sick during Christmas. Like not bad bound absolutely, but like first time I've gotten sick during this time. I don't recommend it. But it is how it is. So I will hopefully see you again next weekend. We'll see where we're at, whether there's any volcanic activity. I always feel like I'm tempting fate whenever I mention the little buggers. Because I feel like they've got little listeners going around being like, challenge accepted. And it's just, it's not a challenge. It's just an observation. But I cannot shake the feeling that they're listening and they're gonna be like. So what I'm gonna do now, I need to do some laundry. I need to do some reading. Need to. Well, emotionally, yes. I really need to do some vacuuming. Who knew that there would be fibers related with yarn? And I really want to play The Sims some more. I want to build some things and make some Sims. Yeah, we'll see what I do. But yeah, I will hopefully see you again next weekend. We'll see where we're at then. And until then, take care and have an awesome week. Okay? Until then, take care. Bless.